YouTube. This is Chuck Jennels, and I'm doing this video on a Trommel that I built a few years ago. It's a really great piece of equipment. We just got big into dredging and didn't use it a lot. This was all hand built. If anybody would like to build one of these, there's plans available for it, not from me, but online. But you got to have some metal talents to be able to do some welding and things like that. And this one's totally different than some of them. I've made my own changes to it, so I'll show you what they are here in a second. So let's get started on this. One of the changes I made to this was on the spray bar. I've made it so this piece where your hose goes in is removable. And the reason it's removable is because this is the rock tray. It folds down and it hooks just above the sluice here, like so. So now you can put this back in, and that's where your water inlet goes. And originally this was built, see if I can shoot this in a little bit closer for you. Originally this was built to be a recirculator, and if you look, let me grab the camera here. If you look on this end, you'll see down here there's a battery tray. And I made that tray so we could run the drive and the pump, which was a 2,200 gallon per hour pump, and do this as a recirculator. But I used a lawn and garden battery for a lawn and garden tractor, and it had about a half hour's worth of life. So we went to a pump and a generator and things of that nature to make it more usable. This is a chain drive. If you look here, you can see the chain coming down, and it goes down to a gear set down here. And this is a wiper motor, a 2-speed wiper motor out of a Saturn. Now the rollers, you can see there's a set of rollers in there and a set of rollers here on this end. And these are actually skateboard wheels, and they've held up really well. I'm really surprised. Like I said, this is the rock tray that when the rocks come through the barrel, they hit this and they go out in the front and don't get into the sluice itself. The sluice is actually a Gold King sluice. This is an old Gold King sluice I got from a guy. He was my neighbor. Wanted to get rid of it, and it was a 3-foot sluice. And surprising, this catches really, really well, the way it's set up. Underneath here is, you can see this lash up I have there. That is to adjust the elevation of the sluice itself. So just by itself I can adjust that so it's flatter or steeper as I need it. The other change I made to it, I did 4 legs with adjustable legs, and so I can adjust the height, and again I can adjust the barrel so it's running at one level and the sluice so it's running at another. So these are on all 4 corners. The electrics for it are all in conduit. As you can see here, this is the conduit coming into the box. This is the conduit and the chain drive here for the motor. And up here is the hopper. One of the problems we had is when you shovel into this, the rocks would get up here and get into the chain, and it would jam the chain. We put this rock guard here, so anything it hits goes over and hits the barrel here. The barrel is made, I made this myself also. It's the ends of it here are 16 gauge, and we rolled it here in the shop. 1/2-inch square tube around it to hold it stiff. Again, more 16 gauge here. This is just flat expanded metal. for the barrel itself. So the material falls through that. I don't know if you can see up in here, but you can see the spray bar goes clear up to the end, and it sprays into the input also here. This sprays into where your rocks go, plus it's spraying inside here, inside the barrel. So to get your material out of there, as it goes through, it comes down here and comes out into your sluice. So you've got to watch these angles here, because if this is the wrong angle, your material's not going to come out. If it's too steep, it's going to just plug up here on this end and then come out. So if we get a few minutes today, I'd probably like to take this out and set it up and run it for you. We won't be using the pumps. I've got two pumps. These are both home lights. This one here has just been rebuilt and it works. This one here is older than I am, I think, and it's just a parts pump. This is the foot valve pickup and the hose for it. It's 1.25 inches, I believe it is. And the green hose is what would have come off the other pump, and it goes up here into this input that I showed you that was removable here. So there it is. That's how it was put together. It still has some gravel in it, you can see. From the last time we did a test on something we changed here, and so we didn't bother taking that out. But I'll try to get it outside and get it set up out there and see what we can do. Okay, I'm still in the shop, so what I've done is I brought my trusty power supply out that I built, that you've seen in some other videos. Now I've tied it in to the hot here and to the ground over there, and it comes up in the conduit, comes up here to the control panel, as you can probably not see here yet. There we go. There it is. This switch here was for the pump, which we're not going to use. So this is the high speed. If I remember right, this was set to go at, I think 13 RPM was the ideal RPM for it. As you can see, there's a mark here. We did it with a tack, that white mark. So now here's slow speed. So I'm not sure why you would use that slow speed, other than if you're into something you wanted to wash longer, you could do it. So anyhow, I'm going to try to get this pup outside and we'll give it a go. Alright guys, so here we are, we're outside. Just wanted to show you the level. I got it running just a little bit on the fast side. I haven't run water through it yet, so we may have to make other changes to it just to get it to flow right. Then we'll run a little bit of material through it and show you how that works. Give me a second and we'll get some water going. Okay, here we are for the end of the barrel, so you can see this rock coming out. And it just washes, the spray bar goes. I'm not running full force on the water, but it's washing all those rocks. They come out on the slide. Then I need a little bit more angle to the whole trommel end of it. But that's it. We'll let this run for just a little bit, and then we'll do a cleanup. Okay, I'm going to try to remember how to do the cleanup on this, so you may see some problems here, but I think I remember how to do this. Remove this again. Take this up and over. So now we have just a sluice here. And it's as simple as that. Obviously I don't have my clean out tub. But let me get my tub and I'll be right back. Okay, I got the tub here. And just remember now, this is set up to work right out of a creek now, so it will be working with a pump and a battery and not doing a recirculation type of setup. When we're doing the recirculator, there's 3 big tubs that go under the front of this, and we just recirculate all that water that was coming off the end of the rock chute. So let me get this tray out. Riffer back, I'm sorry. The nice thing about this is you got water all the time here. Helps you clean up. Let's go this way. Carpet. You can tell this is an old sluice because this cleans up with carpet. There's no miner's moss or anything in there. That's pretty good. On the upper end here we got expanded metal and rubber mat. So, in case you didn't hear me because I'm got my head in the box here, we've got rubber mat, expanded metal in the upper end. So that's as easy as it is to clean up. There's nothing to it. It's basically clean, throw it all back together and go again. I'm going to go and clean up this material. I run this a lot longer than it appeared in the video, so hopefully we find some good color in it. Alright guys, I'm going to do a cleanup from the Trommel. I got my small pans here, so sucker bottle, and this is our material. You know, this water is really bad. I'm going to dump this, and we'll just take it out of here. Like yo. Good. So I am safety panning even with the little pans. And I don't see anything in there. Let me make sure you can see what I'm doing. Looks pretty good. Alright. So here we go. I'm going to say these are my desert pans, so I'm not sure what kind of gold's going to be in this. That material, I'm not sure where it came from. Holy smokes. A little bit of black sand here. get my hand in the way, don't they? Couple of nice little pieces in there. I believe this is Bumblebee King gold. What's in here? There's another bigger piece. Trying to keep that in front of the camera for you, but I got some glare and I can't see what I'm doing. Let's go left-handed, maybe. Terrible job of showing this. Oh, that's a nice little piece. That's a little bit smaller than those others, so we'll take them. There's another. After using a 14-inch pan, this is it's a little bit more difficult. There's some more. Oh, there's a lot of gold in there. There's 2 pieces. There's one. Oh. And I think we're getting down to fine stuff. I don't see any bigger. So what I'm going to do is dump this so we can see what's in there. So the Trommel did a really good job as far as I'm concerned of nothing big in the end, but I thought that was gold up there, but it's not, it's a leaf. But they're nice little pieces. I think this came out of Bumblebee King, but let's see if that'll stay there. I'll try to zoom on it for you. Okay, I lost where I'm at here. Now the camera went goofy on me. Okay, this is a little bit better. I don't know what's happening. Get out here in the heat like this, and the camera doesn't like it. But these are little. I mean, I've got them magnified. I'm zoomed in on them, but there's quite a few nice little pieces. Trommel did its job. Well, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe.